What's up, everybody? It is Monday, August the 5th. Welcome to a social media training. I'm really excited to be doing this with you guys tonight. There's so much to learn, and I want to start by saying that properly learning social media marketing is something that takes time. You know, a lot of you may be looking at other people. They might already be in the company. They might be, the person that brought you into the company. Could be lots of different scenarios, but you're going to see a lot of people that have success on social media. But what I want you to understand is that it takes time. It takes time. It takes personal development. It takes learning, and it takes consistency, more importantly than anything, every single day, because social media, really, no matter what platform you are using, is an algorithm, right? What an algorithm is a series, or, to make it easy to understand, Facebook has an algorithm that ranks every single thing that you do, every single thing that you search, every single thing that you comment, your live videos, your posts, your activity. So when you understand that things are an algorithm, you'll start to learn different ways to manipulate that algorithm for your own benefit and to get your content in front of more people than you are right now. Okay, so this isn't something that happens overnight. Have you ever stopped and, let's say maybe you copied one of your uplines posts. I used to do that all the time. You copy an uplines post, you saw that they got all these people asking for samples or all of these people showing interest, but then you do it and notice you might not get hardly anything. That doesn't mean that you're a terrible person. It doesn't mean that it doesn't work for you. It just means that it's not the time for it to work for you yet, and you have other things that you need to be doing to up your social media game and to get more eyes on what it is that you're doing. Okay, so consistency is number one. So algorithm, Facebook algorithm, let's go over that really quick. So what does that mean? So everything you do on Facebook, guys, it has an algorithm. A live video is ranked the top. Okay, so when you go live on Facebook, that tells Facebook that you are an active user and that they need to be showing your content to more and more people. Okay, just like when you post a photo, right? A photo ranks higher than a status when you post a photo that you have taken. Statuses are next, and there's all different things. I'm not going to get into a whole training on the Facebook algorithm, but there's all different kinds of things on Facebook that tells Facebook, hey, this person needs to see this person's content, or this person needs to see this person's content based on your interaction, okay? So some of the things I'm going to teach you tonight are not things that are necessarily going to be direct and to the point about the business opportunity or about the products, but they're going to be things that teach you how to properly engage with people to show your content to more people. So when you do make a business post, or when you do make a post about, how Happy Coffee is making you feel, more people see it than they're seeing right now, right? So a lot of different things that you're going to learn tonight. I'm really excited. So a DMO, okay? I highly recommend anyone that's on this Zoom right now to have a DMO. Okay, this is activities that you're going to do each and every day. And guys, I'm going to show y'all the new revamped team group. By the way, in the comments here in this chat, what does everybody think of the team group? Just so y'all know, I spent like 5 hours today of just narrowed in, zoned in focus to completely revamp it, to set up the unit section, to set up our announcement section. Everything is put together, you guys, to the point where really all your questions can be answered right there in the team group. So if you haven't had a chance, that's fine. It's brand new. But go through there, go through the units, really familiarize yourself with where everything is, like what is unit 1, what is unit 2, what is 3, 4, 5. Because, guys, as you start bringing on Ellepreneurs, understanding where in those units, things are addressed or answered or taught is going to be valuable to you to be able to actually go in and tag your new Ellepreneur. CJ says it's like Ellepreneur University. Okay, so I wanted to talk about that because this Zoom is it's everything social media, but it's not just going to be things for you about posting. It's also going to be how to properly use the groups that we have, how to find stuff that we have, and tons of different values. So I'm getting ready to dive into it. So a DMO, what does that look like? I'm going to show you guys an example of one that you can reference at any time in the Dream Team. But a DMO is pretty simple. On my DMO, I have a few things. I wish people happy birthday every single day, and we're getting ready to talk about that too. Every day, I'm wishing people happy birthday. In your friends section, if you go to memories, you actually can scroll to the bottom of memories, and a year ago, 2 years, 4 years, 8 years, depending on how long you've been on Facebook, you can see people that you became friends with on this day years ago. They may be people you hadn't talked to in years, and you actually can send them a little messenger dinger with a little flyer that Facebook automatically makes for you that says, hey, it's awesome being your friend. And you can type a nice message or something. It's a great way to start a conversation. And back to the algorithms, guys, it's a great way to actually get that person in your algorithm, because when you send someone a message on Facebook, that is also telling Facebook, hey, these people need to see each other's content. Have y'all ever noticed, just to get you to stop and think for a second, have you ever noticed that you see someone's Facebook post that you hadn't seen in a long time, and you might, that you hadn't seen that person's name on Facebook, and you might go and comment on it, and then all of a sudden for the next few days you see that person all the time? Have y'all ever seen that happen, where you just start seeing someone all of a sudden and you just realize you commented on a picture or a status that they put yesterday? That's because Facebook is now being notified in their programming that, hey, they need to see each other's stuff. So this is why engagement is so important on Facebook on a consistent daily basis. So happy birthdays I do every day. I also add new people every day. And I'm going to show you guys kind of how I do that and what I do. But here's the thing, and this is probably going to be something that some of you are like, dang, I didn't know that, or I haven't ever thought about it like that. You don't want to be friends with a bunch of Elopreneurs on Facebook. I recommend having some people you like to follow on the team. I'm all about camaraderie and teamwork and supporting each other and showing each other love. But if all you do is friend other Elopreneurs, guess what you're going to see on your timeline all day? Elopreneurs. And is another Elopreneur really building your business? I mean, maybe if it's your team, that makes sense, but other Elopreneurs that are cross-lined to you are really nothing more than inspiration and somebody to model after. So personally, I friend everybody that comes on the team, or I try to. I hope I'm friends with all of you. If I'm not, send me a friend request. But I don't like to be friends with other Elopreneurs because they have the same mindset as us. They're doing the same things we're teaching right here on this Zoom. They're going and adding new people. They're, commenting on other Elopreneurs stuff. And the point is, you don't want to just be seeing other Elopreneurs. You want to see people that potentially will be your customer one day, or friends that you haven't talked to in a while, or people that are, in your network that are potentials. Let me look at this question. Getting a separate Facebook. No, I would absolutely not recommend doing a separate Facebook. I would use your Facebook, and a lot of what I'm going to teach tonight is how to properly do attraction marketing. But I would use your personal Facebook and just learn how to properly put yourself out there and share who you are and brand yourself and your story. I wouldn't recommend getting a new Facebook, because when people see that, when they get signed up, guess what they think they need to be able to do? Make a new Facebook. So everything that you do has to be able to be duplicated. And that's the biggest thing about social media that a lot of people don't grasp, is that the people that are watching you are one day going to be on your team, or at least you would hope. So if you're doing things that they might find weird, then they're probably not ever going to join you, because they're going to feel like, oh my gosh, like I work a full-time job. I can't just post about happy coffee all day like Gavin does, or whoever they're watching, right? So you want to be able to be duplicatable. Difference in following someone and adding them, there's really not. One is a friend, one you're just following. I I don't follow a lot of people. I think if you reject a friend request, that person is automatically following you if you're a public profile. So follows versus ads, not really sure. But I do know that if people are following you, they're still seeing your content. Okay, so the new group. I am going to share my screen for you guys, and I'm going to take you guys through the Elevate Dream Team just to show you a few things that will help you with your social media. If you're on this Zoom live, I would love to see this. Maybe everybody go pop a message in your team chat and just say, hey, on the social media training, it's awesome. You know, there's a lot of people that don't make time to get on Zooms like this when it's really the one thing they could be doing that helps them grow, you know, immensely. So if any of y'all are in team chats, go pop a message, say hello, say, hey, we're on the team Zoom. So I'm going to share my screen. Y'all are going to see my desktop. All right. So hopefully everybody can see. And I am on a computer. It looks a little bit different when you're actually on a cell phone. So just follow along here. Hopefully everybody can see me. So the new Dream Team group. We have a new banner. That's nothing really special. It's more aesthetically pleasing than the other one, I do think. The biggest place and the biggest thing to realize, though, right away, announcements. We have a new pinned post. So when you or anyone on your team enrolls a new Ellepreneur, make sure that you are tagging them in this post right here in the comments. To tag, all you do is start typing their name. So if I wanted to tag Gwen, I would just start typing Gwen, click her name, boom, it tags her, right? So you have to put the @ button and then start typing the name. You're going to want to tag new affiliates here. Now, pretty simple. Right here in the announcements, you want them looking through the announcements and you want them looking through the units. This is what it's going to look like on a mobile device, just like in this graphic right here. So you would click units. Now this is where the magic is. There's 5 units set up, guys. Okay, so unit 1, you got the connect call, join our ATM group. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and click on unit 1 so y'all can see. Welcome call, add tag message groups. This goes over health, wealth, and happiness. There's the group link for any of you that don't have it. So if you ever have somebody asking about the group and whatever, how to use it, you know, what's the link for it, just comment and tag them right here. Here's our same getting started guides. Here's a video on how to use the ATM system with our group. So this is good for anybody that's not understanding it. You can tag them here. Curiosity posts when a new person is launching their business. I went over some examples of how to do it the right way when I first launched here, instead of just blasting Happy Coffee out everywhere and saying, hey, I'm an Ellepreneur, here's my link, sign up. Guys, you want to keep the interest. So these are great. These are great posts for customers to, you know, for them to be drawn to you. Somebody's in the chat. Let me see. You can zoom in if on the phone app. Okay. Okay, so, and then some stuff about more curiosity, humor, different stuff, our Zoom schedule, monthly requirements. So everything's here to the point where they should be able to go through it, click on next unit, where they're going to get business resources. So how to take an order online. These are the things you're going to need. Customer service line, all the packs, editing your SmartShip, difference in nitro and regular, Canadian info for anybody that's a Canadian Ellepreneur, scripts for your business, doesn't want to look until they know the price, not interested, I have to talk to my spouse, I don't have any money. Here's tons of scripts that you guys can use. Obviously put your own touch on them, but these are going to be super, super, super helpful. So you guys definitely make sure to look at that. Those benefits, packs more, add a picture to your back office. If you hadn't done that, would highly recommend it. How to make your graphics, tons of stuff. So I'm not going to go through everything here, but I just want to kind of show you guys what we have. What's relating to social media here? Let me go back to the chat. Great info. Cool. Glad you guys are loving it. Y'all loving it so far? So there's all your FAQs in Unit 2. Unit 3, daily task. Okay, here's a task that's primarily pertaining to social media. This is for all of you that I made today. Okay, So there's some tasks right here that are going to be good. These are things I do every day. Here's another one. You guys have probably seen that before, but daily actions for a 6-figure income. If you follow them every day, I promise you're going to get it done, but it's about doing it every single day. Okay, so daily post, daily task. Here's a lifestyle PDF. Guys, this is big. This is also in the files section, but you're going to find it right here in unit 3. Okay, if you click on this, it'll pull up a PDF, and here are tons of lifestyle post ideas. Okay, I'm not going to read them all to you. It does continue on to the next page. There's a couple blank pages. But I think there's 3 overall pages. So you guys come and check this out. This is awesome to give you ideas on how to make posts or what to post, okay? So I love that. I actually got that from another Ellepreneur and put it in there. Here's offline tips, okay? People that want to learn offline. What do you need to learn to do? What are some things that you can do? So you can tag them there, okay? And then as far as the rest of the units, we got marketing material, t-shirts, sample kits, and then extra trainings. This is where I'm going to post our recordings. This is where I'm going to put this Zoom. Everything's going to be right here. Other thing to really take note on is just the announcement section. I actually have some things duplicated in here. They're also in the units, but you have our promo, the team schedule, business scripts, post love. Guys, this is big. I want to explain this one to you, and then we're going to move on. Post love is for you to take a post that you make on your public page, copy the link to it, and put in the comments, okay? If you are posting your link in there wanting other people to show love on your post, I would highly recommend you being somebody who goes and shows love on other posts as well. We're all one team. We're all here to help. Don't spend all your time just commenting on other people's posts. But this is just a way that we can all support one another, comment on each other's posts, and actually work together to show love on testimonies, just daily lifestyle posts, whatever it may be. Go drop a comment. It only helps that person's audience see more of their audience, see their post. It's just boosting that post in the algorithm, okay? More curiosity posts, happy coffee tips, and then here's our regular 2 videos. Okay, so tons of training, tons of value, tons of everything. Guys, what you want to be using this group for is really effectively actually commenting and tagging people when they have a question, okay? When someone has a question, don't try to answer their question. Go into the units and comment and actually put their name there, because that's what's going to duplicate. If you try to answer everything for everyone, I'm going to tell you this, you will always be busy and your business will go nowhere, because you won't have any time to actually be talking to new people. You'll just be managing your people and answering all their questions. So by using the group, you're really going to effectively start building your team and show them how they can start building their team too, because the pack moves at the pace of the leader and does the same things that the leader does. So use your resources before you try to become the resource. So hope you guys love that group. Full of value, full of just tons of stuff that's going to help you. Okay. Happy birthdays. Let's talk about what I do for happy birthdays and how to actually, how to make the most of this one thing. And it's part of my DMO every day. So if you go on Facebook, you guys, you can search up here, birthdays. Okay. This is all you got to do. Search birthdays. Bam. Here it's going to pull up all your birthdays. You click see all. Personally, I'm doing this from a computer, so if I have my computer on me, I'll just start wishing the people happy birthday from my phone. If you don't, you can just go back and forth between your phone, look at whose birthday it is, and then have Messenger pulled up. Now, here's what I do to make it easy so you're not constantly creating new, constantly wishing people happy birthday every single day. So I'm going to go back to my messages right here. I send messages to myself all the time. If you guys didn't know that you can do that, it is a tip I would recommend, because you can actually go back and they're all there. But I click forward and then start typing the people whose birthday it is today. Okay? So I go down the list every day and send them a pre-recorded video of me singing happy birthday. Okay? Why do I do pre-recorded video? Because number one, people can't just read text and ignore you. Okay? They're going to open the video because they're like, what in the world am I doing getting a video today on my birthday? Number two, your response rate is going to be through the roof. Guys, I'm not going to play this video. I suck at singing. Okay? I'm not a good singer. But I did this because that's not the point. The point isn't to be on The Voice or American Idol. The point is to make someone's day that opens up the birthday message for me. And it's amazing how many people will say, oh my gosh, you just made my day, or how are you doing? Thanks for the birthday wishes, or you're the first person to sing to me. Guys, it's just a way to actually start conversation with someone else. Okay, so a lot of you stand like a deer in headlights because you're so worried about what to say to people or how you're going to bring up the coffee. Guys, it's a cup of coffee. All right? For goodness sake, it is a cup of coffee. Everyone, for the most part, drinks it every day of their life. Stop sticking your feet in the mud because you're worried about what to say, and just start being a normal person. Start communicating with people on social media like you would want people to communicate with you. All right? So just start building conversation. It will come up. And if it doesn't, bring it up at some point. It's still not even weird. But don't hold yourself back because you're worried about what to say or what not to say. It's pretty hard to mess up a conversation about a cup of coffee when everyone else needs what you have. All right? So happy birthdays, something I do each and every day. All right? I'm following my notes here so I stay on track. Friends' anniversaries. If you go to memories on your phone or on a computer and you scroll to the very bottom, you're going to see Facebook memories of people you became friends with. Okay, it's pretty easy to figure that one out. You're also going to see posts that you made a year ago. Some of you might even go, dang, that was a great post. I'm going to make another one like that. I do it all the time. People say, how do you come up with so much content, Gavin? I don't. I just repurpose the content that I've already used and put a little twist and maybe put a different caption. Nobody's going to remember you posted something a year ago. So you can use content more than once, or use, different pieces of content more than once instead of constantly have to create. All right. So there's your friends' anniversaries and your birthdays. You guys following along, tracking along so far? Yes. Good. Anybody have questions? Am I missing questions? That's even a better question for me. I use all my old stuff. Yes. Cool. Everybody's following. Great. All right. Next, your profile. All right. Now, guys, this is important. Your profile is your billboard of your life. Okay. The first person someone sees when they click on your name is going to be your profile. So if you look boring, if it's aesthetically unpleasing, if it's not positive and upbeat, guess what? They're not going to interact with you. You have to ask yourself, and this is how I learned social media, am I someone that I would want to follow? Am I someone that other people are going to get value from? A lot of people, they don't look at it like that. They just sit back and post with no intention all day, every day, and they don't look at it from the other end of the spectrum of what are people thinking about you that are making the posts. So I'm going to show you guys a couple key things on your profile. Everybody's going to do this different. I'm not here to say, hey, your profile sucks or do it my way. I'm just sharing, what has worked for me. So if you look, first of all, your profile picture, it's everything. If it's a picture of your dog, if it's a picture of your favorite sports team, if it's a picture of, a house, make it a picture of you. If you can, make sure it's a bright picture, a headshot, preferably something that people look at and go, wow, that was awesome. I hired a photographer for $50 to take 8 different headshots of me. Okay. Lots of people, everyone thinks they're a professional photography these days. So someone can take pictures of you so your Facebook profile looks good. All right. Next thing, your cover photo. lots of people have lots of different things. I wanted to make sure people know who Gavin is. Okay, so I put entrepreneur, believer, business builder, life by design, and then I'll put my name again just in case people couldn't read it right here. All right, there's tons of different things. Your profile is you. I would not put anything about coffee. Notice when you see this, you see nothing about coffee. Okay, nothing. You don't know what company I'm with. You don't know what my job is. You don't know anything. You just know what I stand for, what I believe in, and who I am. And that's what you want people thinking when they see your profile. So right here, your intro, this is crucial, okay? I see a lot of people that have their happy coffee links right here. Take it off, okay? Nothing against you, but take it off and use things that describe you. I personally used the iPhone notes on my phone, typed it out, and copy and pasted it. You want people to know who you are and what you do, okay? So I'm a proud son. I put son. I like inspiring people to be happy, so I put inspiring happiness, life by design, because I want to design my life. I don't want a boss that designs it for me. Top 1% leader. Once you hit platinum, you're actually a top 1% of this company. So I put top 1% leader. Notice I didn't put with Elopreneurs. I didn't put my rank. I didn't put anything. I put that because personally, I want to attract people that have been in this industry, and I want them to see who I am and feel confident in the path that I'm going to take them down towards their success. Okay. So just your intro. Who are you? What do you love? If you love music, put musician. If you're a cat person like Sherry, put cat lover, cat mom. If you like to travel, put world traveler. Every one of you is a business owner. Okay, I don't know if you've ever stopped and thought about that, but you are a business owner by actually having and being an affiliate with this company. So you can put business owner. So lots of different stuff there. Here, I keep it simple. I don't want all my recent jobs showing. I want people to click my profile and see right here, right now. I don't want them to see that I used to live 7 different places. I've been to 7 different schools and all this other stuff. I just want it to be simple, clean, where they hit your profile and they're like, wow. Okay. Now, your intro pictures, it gives you the option to do 6. I have 1. You can do as many as you want. I would play around and actually create some content. This is another place that you can help people learn about you. You can put a picture of you and your cat and put cat mom. You can put a picture of you playing the trumpet and put musician. You can put a picture of you playing softball and put athlete, whatever you want to do. But you want people to see that and be like, wow, this is a really clean looking profile. A couple apps I love to use. Okay, so you guys write this down. Canva is really good. It's free. And WordSwag. WordSwag is another really good one. There's lots of other apps that you can use, but I like Canva and WordSwag. They really get the job done. All right, so your profile. Hopefully you guys just learned. PixArt is good. I was going to talk about that here in a second with photo editing. But really good, okay? So your profile should be like your highlight reel. It should be what people see it and go, wow, I love whoever this person is. All right. And it's all going to come together as I go through a few more things here of what kind of people you actually want on your profile. So cover photo, header pics, we're all done with that. Adding new friends. All right. A lot of people, guys, here's the deal. If you don't have 5,000 Facebook friends, you got room to add more, okay? A lot of you, I know, you may be in the mindset of, well, I've never put myself out there. I don't want people knowing my life. Whatever your excuse is, stop telling yourself that excuse, okay? Now, we don't tell people to post their social security number and to post all their address and a bunch of public information. But the reality that you have to accept is all of your information and everything about your life is already out there on the internet. If you've ever done any shopping online, if you've ever bought a car, if you've ever applied for a credit card, every bit of your information is already available to the public. So you're not hiding, all right? Sorry if that, makes a few of you scared. but you're not hiding. They know where you live. They know how, everything about you. It's just the reality of the world that we live in today. Okay. It's kind of like the book 1984, if you guys have ever read it, by George Oswell. It's scary. It's a scary reality and world, but it's the truth. Okay. So adding new friends, what are some ideas that you can do to add new friends? Now, I'm going to actually share my screen again, and I'm going to go on Facebook and act like I'm adding new friends. So the first way that you can do this is if you click on friends, wherever friends is, I think you might have to go to your profile. I was going to try to find suggested friends. Okay. First thing you can do is add suggested friends. Now, I would make sure they're not other Happy Coffee people. Okay. I'm not trying to find what I wanted to show you guys. Or I could just click find friends. I guess that's good too. People you may know. Okay. Happy Coffee. I'm not adding her. Alex Pickney is on my team. These are a bunch of other Ellepreneurs. I'm not adding her. Mackenzie, I actually went to school with. I don't know why I don't have her as a Facebook friend, so I'm going to add her, okay? I look at who the mutual friends are, and it's very easy to tell if they're actually somebody in the company or not. Stephanie, none of these people are network marketers right here. They're people I went to school with. Add her. That looks like a pretty awesome woman, right? Like, I'm looking at people and thinking, is this a person I want to do business with? Okay. A lot of you may be in the mindset of, I'll take anything I can get. I just want my business to grow. That's not the attitude to have. You want to do business with people like yourself. Okay. Christy Galloway. I don't know her, but I'm going to add her. Here's another one. None of them are network marketers. Add. New Hanover, she lives in Wilmington, add. Okay, now I would suggest actually, I'm just doing this for quick demonstration purposes. I would suggest actually looking at people, see if they're the type of person you want to be friends with. Tui, he's on my team. I probably should friend him. But you guys get the point, okay? Another thing you can do, what are some hobbies you have? I want all of you to think right now, what is something that you like to do, okay? Now, personally, I love BMWs. I went and bought me my dream car this year. I absolutely love it. So what do? I went and I searched a BMW group, okay? 8,400 members, this one I'm already in. I click on this. I go through here every day and see other people that love BMWs, okay? And I see, are they a person that I would want to be friends with? Sometimes I'll go in this group and I'll actually post like a picture of my car or a picture of me driving or a funny BMW meme or something. And everybody who interacts with my post, I'll try to interact with them and start interacting with them. There is a million ways to friend more people on Facebook. I'm just showing you guys some specifics. Let's say you are let's say you love cats. All right. Cats on Kitnip. 2.1 million people like the page. Okay. I'm going to click on the page. 2.1 million people. So when you guys think, man, I have nobody else to talk to, you got 2.1 million right here, just in one group. Okay. Start posting pictures of your cat that's funny memes. Look through the comments. Tina Kennedy, she's a top cat person or whatever you want to call her. Here on the Catnip page, I could friend Tina Kennedy. I could go through here, and you guys get the point, all right? If you love football, if you love the Carolina Panthers, go look at who likes the Panthers page, who provides value on the page, who's interacting. Cool. As far as how many people you have on your friends list, it's pretty easy. You just go on your page, click on friends, or on a computer, I have 4970. I'm actually removing people just as quick as I add them every day. So you guys kind of get the point there, right, of how to expand your audience, all right? So, what do you do? And this is a question I know that some of you may be thinking, what do you do when someone accepts you, right? Like you've added new people, you're starting to connect with people. Guys, be yourself. I literally have a message set up when someone accepts me that's brand new, wherever my phone is, and the message says this. Okay, I'll just read it to you guys. It says, Facebook intro. Hey, thank you for accepting my friend request. Great to be connected. I love connecting with like-minded friends, and you popped up in my suggested friends. A little bit about me. I'm an entrepreneur from North Carolina, and I love to help people create the lifestyle they've always dreamed of. What are some of your hobbies, and what do you do for work? I hope to connect with you soon. All right? Just very generic. I didn't say I sell happy coffee. I didn't start any conversation, but chances are when they message me back, they're going to say, oh, cool, Gavin. I have friends in North Carolina. So what is it that you do? Or they might tell me more about them, and they might say, I like Jesse. Oh, I'm a hairstylist in Tennessee. Oh, really, Jesse? That's really awesome. I've never been to Tennessee before. How do you like it there? Start creating conversation. And then if I feel compelled to, if I wanted to prospect her or present what I'm doing to her, I might say, Jesse, it's actually funny that you're a hairstylist. I personally work with a lot of hairstylists, and I'm looking to expand my business in Tennessee. Would you be open to taking a look at what I'm doing? What is she going to say? Sure. What you got? Do you drink coffee at all, Jesse? Have you ever heard of the happy coffee everybody's talking about? And guys, it's just plug and play. Okay? It's literally plug and play. For a lot of you, the reason that your business is not growing is because you're not prospecting. You're not talking to new people. You're following up with the same people. You're trying to convince the same people. You're managing your teams, and you're not doing the basics. You're not sampling new people. You're not inviting new people to the group, the Health, Wealth, and Happiness group every day. You're not doing the basics and expanding your network. It's comfortable to reach out to all the people that you talk to on a daily basis. What's uncomfortable is talking to strangers. But notice, I'm not teaching any of you to just add a bunch of random people and go through and start prospecting them and say, hey, I sell happy coffee. Do you drink coffee? No. I'm teaching you how to build true connections with people, how to actually expand your network. Now, on the same hand, I don't want you guys to think that you're just adding a bunch of people and building all this rapport just to prospect them in your business. Guys, some of my best friends that have been here in hard times that I've been connected with over the years, they haven't joined me in this business yet. They're just my friends. Okay? I might have met them at a car wash. I might have met them on Facebook, whatever the case may be. I just like following them. And you got to want people to like following you in return. So expanding your network, it takes work. It takes time. It's going to take effort. It's like a job. Something I talked about on a video today was this, and I thought it was a really good analogy. Why is it that people will spend tens and tens or sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars in 4 to 8 years to get a college degree, to get a job they don't really love but pays the bills, to work it for 30 or 40 years and then retire and live a miserable life? They're willing to go to college and learn and study and grow and show up to class every single day, but they don't show up to Zooms. They don't work on their personal development. They don't expand their network every day. Guys, if you looked at network marketing the same way, and I know not all of us went to college. I didn't go to college, but I'm just using an example, hopefully, that a lot of you can wrap your head around. Why is it that with network marketing, we want results in a week? You didn't get that master's degree in a week. You didn't pass every test with flying colors without studying. You had to study. You had to put in the work. You had to show up every single day. If you look at network marketing the same way, think about where you would be in 2 years. Think about where you would be in a year. It's astronomical. So, of course, there's no guarantee here. There's nobody holding your hand, but I want to commend all of you, first of all, for actually being on this Zoom, because that's saying, hey, I want to grow. I want to learn. I want to actually do this the right way. And that's what we're here to teach you. And that's what we want you to understand, is that most of this is mindset. And when you're willing to get uncomfortable and do a lot of these things on a consistent basis and present your business opportunity and present your products to people every single day, you're going to get results. You're going to get that network marketing degree in 2 years. That degree just happens to be a really awesome paycheck that changes you and your family's life forever. Okay? So look at this the same way. Look at this just like you do your job that you may have now. You don't just call out of work every day. You don't say, oh, I'm not feeling well, I'm just not showing up. Why? You would get fired. All right? You don't have a boss here. I'm not your boss. Your upline isn't your boss. You are your own boss, so you have to have that discipline on yourself to want to grow. All right? So sorry I went on a little mindset tangent, but I think that's just as important as everything that I'm teaching you here, because if your mindset isn't right, you're not actually going to be willing to grow and willing to learn. All right? So just had to throw that out there. I could do a whole nother Zoom on that. Maybe that'll be next Monday night. Okay. Prospecting, I kind of touched on that. You know, guys, it's simple. You know, I prospect for the business sometimes and then instantly go to the product. You know, that's why the beautiful thing here is you can always revert back to, do you drink coffee? Have you ever heard of the Happy Coffee? I don't start talking comp plans, business. Hey, this is what I do. If someone says, hey, Gavin, what do you do for work? Hey, do you drink coffee? I always start with that conversation, always, no matter what, because that's what they're going to do one day. Okay. It's just ask somebody if they drink coffee. So I start there, even if I am prospecting for the opportunity. Guys, a lot of you, I'm going to talk about this on social media. You're scared to post about the opportunity. You just don't. You might post testimonials about the product. You might post, you know, how you make your coffee, but you're scared to actually post the opportunity. A lot of the people that are looking at us, they don't know what we do. They just don't know. So I'm not saying be a recruiter and go on your Facebook timeline all the time and start talking about how you're a part of this network marketing pyramid scheme or whatever, okay? Because that's what people are going to think. But what you can do is talk about the excitement taking place in your life and what you have going on and how your team is growing and how you're helping so many of your friends win and how it's such an easy opportunity and what it's going to do for your family and their future and on and on and on. Guys, everything you do is part of a story. Yesterday is a story, right now is a story, and what's happening in an hour is a story, okay? The best storytellers are the ones that are earning the most income. It's proven. And you can see it, okay? They're great at telling stories. So learn how to tell a story. When you walk out of the house and you're feeling great on your way to work, you got something to post about. When you come home from work and you have 3 testimonials that are in your inbox, take a picture of yourself. Like, show yourself happy and excited. Put yourself out there. People want to see that. And it also is giving other people permission to feel comfortable in their own skin by them seeing that you're comfortable in yours, okay? So picture editing. You know, what kind of stuff should you post? All right, I am going to share my screen maybe for the last time here, and I'm going to show you guys what I was looking at earlier on my page. This is back when I got started as an Elopreneur, guys, okay? January and February of 2018. I went back to my post. Here was my initial video, okay? Notice every one of my posts has a colorful background, okay? It's aesthetically pleasing, and I am looking at a grid view just to show you guys. But I post a lot of stuff that's intriguing. Like, I'll show a post right here. This was going to a post office, all right? I said 30 magic packages. Those of you get excited. It's on the way, changing the world. Today was an amazing day. So notice, I just shared a post, but I made it look great. Okay, I edited it up. I used PixArt. I always use Flash. If I'm taking a picture of me, try to have a good background. Try to actually look at your post almost as an ad for who you are. Okay, you want it to look good. I'm not going to go through all my posts, but there's a lot of stuff. Starting my Saturday with Happy Coffee. How have I gone so long without it? Who still hasn't tried the Happy Coffee? Who would be open to a side hustle? I post a lot of stuff, but notice, and there's some keto cray. Notice you don't see Elevosity. You don't see pictures of the product all over the place. You just see my life. You see some coffee cups here and there. I like to post a lot of stuff that makes people think, okay? A lot of things that are going to make someone go, huh, he's right. What is he talking about? What does he do? Here I did a thing where I invited some customers on to share what they're feeling. Stuff about just me, my life. But, see, everything is fluent. It flows. It looks good. People are going to click my page and go, man, what does he do? It looks interesting. All right. Packaging up samples, food, whatever. Okay. You want to be someone that is so ridiculously positive and energetic that people can't help but to ask what you're doing. All right. Now, we're all different people. We all live different lives. Okay. Some of you, maybe you're not Gavin. You don't have wired up energy. Now, I am dosed up right now. That helps. But you have a story. You are unique. You are a beautiful person. You have things that that others don't know. You have greatness within you. You have things that you can share with the world to inspire them. Be creative. Be creative. Don't just steal your uplines post all day. Don't just share company post all day long. Actually be creative. Take some time and put some energy and work into your content and watch what happens. People are going to be like, wow, that is so cool. Where did they learn that or get that or whatever? My power might go out here in a minute just because it's storming like crazy outside. But, okay, so that's that. Sherry, yes, might not be the best to model after with her post. I send them an intro message and don't get responses back. Should I delete them? Absolutely not. Move on to the next. You can't spend all your time worrying about why someone didn't respond. They might respond 2 months from now. I get ignored all the time. I'm just on to the next. I ain't got time to be wasting on people that can't even respond to a Facebook message. If somebody isn't going to answer me back, or someone isn't, when I send a nice message, or someone's going to blow me off after I sampled them with Happy Coffee, I'm not going to get mad and remove them. I'm just on to the next. I'm not worried about them. I don't care. That's their loss. And guess what? It's also my gain, because I just gained a lot of time and energy knowing that I'm not worried about that person anymore. It doesn't mean you don't care or that you wish them harm or that there's some evil spirit trying to ruin your life. I just don't care. There's too many people that need what we have to waste my time and energy worrying about why someone isn't responding to me, or why someone wants to turn their auto ship off, or why someone on my team isn't doing anything when the whole system is already in place. They're just not doing anything to grow. Guys, you can spend all your time and energy worrying about things that you can't control, but you also could spend all your time and energy doing things that you can control, and that's what's going to get you the results, okay? So I don't have time for it, okay? That's just it. They will come back around. I might follow up with them maybe next week or in a couple days. Sometimes I'll even say, hey, I don't appreciate you ignoring me after you told me that you would give me your feedback. You gave me your word. I don't want that kind of person in my life to begin with, business or not. And you have to look at it like that. So many of you are like, oh, here's an apple tree. Here's a bunch of dead apples. Let me just try to pick them. No, go for the ripe apples. They take a little bit more work. You take a little bit more climbing up that tree, but guess what? It's a great apple when you get it. When you start eating it, it tastes good. It's nutritional, and it's a freaking apple. Okay, stop chasing the dead apples and start going for the live, ripe apples. I don't even know if that was a good analogy. But, all right, back to social media. Picture editing. Okay, y'all are good. Put some effort into your content. Quit trying to just throw something up and be super quick, because you say you don't have time. Put some effort into your content and do it each and every day, at least 2 or 3 times a day, morning, midday, evening, and reference the stuff in the units when it comes to posting and how to post. On the action list, I actually put when is the best time to post. Okay, Facebook stories, guys, so incredibly powerful. I cannot stress enough how powerful Facebook stories actually are. The reason they're powerful is a lot of people look at Facebook stories, but they don't actually scroll their news feed. So when you actually post your Facebook stories, you're going to be getting a whole different audience of people. I have my Instagram stories linked to my Facebook stories. So I just go post on Instagram. It goes right to my Facebook. Not going to go over a whole Instagram training, but if you don't have one set up, go make an Instagram. It's super simple. You just post pictures, you post stuff on your stories, and it goes right to your Facebook stories. It's really, really, really awesome. But stories are powerful. The other thing that's really cool about them is that when people are watching your Facebook story, they can actually go and reply right there in Facebook Messenger to your story, all right? So if it's like a little quick video of you drinking your coffee, or it's like a Facebook post that you put on your story too, people can reply right there in stories, whereas they may not have ever even seen the post in the news feed or commented. All right, so it's a much more effective way to reach more people. I post on Facebook stories like all day. If I'm cleaning my car, if I'm, I think when I started this Zoom, or if I haven't already, I'll just go to add to story and say, like, look, I'll do it right now, just like this. Team Zoom, bam, post it right to my story. Somebody might say, what is your Zoom about? Or what are you doing? Well, I don't know. But the point is, Facebook stories, super, super powerful. I would encourage you to start using them. Goodness, social media goes in depth, doesn't it, guys? You go all day long talking about different things. Tell me this. We're at the 55-minute mark, and I didn't want this Zoom to go over an hour, but it might go a little bit longer, and I'm trying to be respectful of everybody's time. Are y'all getting value? Do you want me to keep going to go into some more stuff? Do y'all want me to do this on another Zoom? How are y'all feeling? Because we can do whatever y'all want. I said on the team Zoom last night, this night was dedicated to all of you, and I meant it. So hope you're getting value. Everybody's good? Great. Keep going. Keep going. Wife went to bed. Ken, I love you. Oh, gosh. Awesome. Okay. So, and how about this? As I go into the next thing really quick, do any of you have anything you want me to touch on? Maybe put that in the comments as well. If there's something, Gavin, how do you do this? Or can you talk about this? Or, if there's something you want to learn better, because I will talk about that. So, next thing, let's talk about three-way messages. I think this is something that a lot of you, it scares you. A lot of you don't really feel comfortable doing it. A lot of you are great at it. A lot of you are great at three-way messages, and you've seen it get results in your business. Here's the thing, guys. A three-way message is designed to help the person that you are putting in a three-way message, okay? And I'm going to give you guys an example of this. First of all, if someone is wanting information on the business, or as a customer with having a great experience, get your upline on the phone immediately. Okay, immediately. If you need to, maybe put the upline in a three-way message. Put your upline in a three-way message. Say, hey, Gavin, this is so-and-so. They're a customer. They're loving the product. They asked me about the business. What Gavin's going to do is come back in and say, hey, can't wait to connect with you. When's a good time for us to hop on the phone? I take business to the phone because I'm going to close you on the phone. You're going to be closed down. You're going to be signed up. You're going to be ready to rock and roll by the end of the phone call. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay? Facebook Messenger is tough because people lightning. Because people can ignore you. People can go back and forth all day in Messenger. I want to hop on the phone. I want to get on a Zoom. I want to see you. I want to feel your energy, and I want to get to know you better. I'm not going to do that over Facebook Messenger. So when it comes to a three-way message, I always initiate in a three-way message, and then my goal is to take it to a phone call from there, okay? Now, you have somebody asking questions, and I did a whole video on how to do a three-way. It's in the announcement section in the group, okay? So y'all can, I'm not going to do a whole training on this, but three-way for a customer. Let's say someone is coming to you, Gavin, I've tried Happy Coffee. I have a headache the first 3 days. It doesn't seem to be working. I'm crashing. What would you suggest? Okay. I'm going to introduce them to Ricky. Say, hey, Ricky, this is my friend Julie. Julie's been on the product a few days. She's having a crash. Is there anything you could suggest? I know you help a bunch of people. Ricky's going to come in and going to help her. Another alternative to that, the Health, Wealth, and Happiness group. And I'm going to show you guys here in a minute how to use that. And then I think that's probably going to wrap it up. But use your resources. That is duplicatable. I see so many of you, and I'm just being honest, if that's okay. I see so many of you that are trying to do everything yourself. You do everything yourself. You try to answer every question. You try to learn every detail about the comp plan. You try to do every single little thing yourself because you think it makes you look good and they're going to join you. But here's the problem. Then they join you. Guess what? They can't duplicate or do anything that you just taught them over the phone because you were so good at it that they don't feel like they can do it. So now that new affiliate gets started and they do absolutely nothing because they don't feel comfortable. You have to use your resources. You have to leverage your support. If you have not felt like you have support, reach out, let's connect. Reach out to your closest upline and all the way up the chain. I promise you we're all here to help you, okay? Three-way messages are absolutely crucial. You don't have to do it every single time someone has a question, but if someone is asking about the opportunity, put them in a chat, or if you're on the phone with them, send your upline a text, hey, you got a few minutes, I want you to meet somebody interested in the opportunity. Dial them in on the phone instantly. I do three-way calls every single day with my upline, and I'm on three-way calls with a lot of you every single day. But the power of a connect call is unbelievable because when that new elopreneur gets started, instead of them trying to figure it all out, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to put you on the phone. They're going to put their upline on the phone. They're going to actually start building instead of learning and trying to figure it all out, okay? So the three-way connect goes a long, long, long way. Health, wealth, and happiness. Let's talk about this, guys. This is super, super important. So the Health, Wealth, and Happiness group, okay, I have seen a lot of different things. A lot of you sit there and just invite all your friends that you've never even talked to about the coffee, hoping that they will accept the invite to the group. And guess what? They never do because you were a weirdo and you invited them to a group out of nowhere that they have no clue what it is, okay? You can't do that. What I would recommend doing is get the group link, which you can find under group details on your phone. You can also find it in the unit section, or you also can find it up here if you're on a computer. And post that in your notes, okay? So in your notes, and I saw we had a couple questions. I'll get to those here in a second. In your notes, I always have an Elevocity notepad where I post everything. I'm trying to move this little thing, but it doesn't want to move. So anyways, I have that group link. Let's say I'm in the elevators. Let's pretend that this group chat right here is a person I'm talking to. I'm going to say, hey, join this group so I can tag you in more info to learn more about the products. Smiley face, paste the link, send. Guess what's going to happen? Sorry, Mackenzie, that's in your group chat. Guess what's going to happen, guys? They're going to click the link. They're going to go request to join it. then you don't have to worry about them accepting it or finding the invite or any of the crazy stuff. They are going to request to join it and be accepted by an admin within minutes, okay? All day long, I accept people in this group, okay? A lot of times you'll invite someone, they'll be accepted, but they will never accept, which is why personally I believe the more effective way is to send the group link when it's needed in conversation, okay? Use this group as a resource to help get people more information. So how do you use it effectively? Announcements. Every time I add somebody to this group, you don't have to wait for them to be accepted, because when they actually are accepted, they will get the notification that they were tagged in something. Okay, every new customer, I tag them here, @ button and then their name. The giveaway for all my new customers ordering, I tag them here, even if they're sampling. I say, hey, when you love your samples and place an order, make sure to put your order number here because I know you want to be in this giveaway. The opportunity, guys, I made this for y'all to make it easy. Instead of having to do a 3-way call, have them watch this, and then we'll jump on the phone. We'll answer more of their questions. I'll share my story, or whoever your upline is, same thing. Just using me for an example here. The welcome video, tag people here. Let them know what the group's about. Testimonials in here, samplers, instructions. Guys, this is huge. A lot of samplers don't know what in the world to do, and you don't even tell them. Imagine if you tagged them here every time, what people would experience just knowing to start with the half pack, make it good, search the recipes. Like, everything is here. Everything is in this group that a customer or anyone needs to know about the products. All right, they are recipes for people that don't like coffee, say it tastes bad, whatever. More info. So there's tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff. I just find that a lot of you aren't using this group. You're not actually tagging. You might be inviting them, but you're not tagging them. So make it a habit to add them, tag them, and then message them to follow up and ask what they thought about the information that you tagged them in. Does that make sense? Okay, that's why it says ATM, add, tag, message. You can't just add because people are not going to see the stuff. Guys, the other thing about why it's powerful, you might add somebody to the group now that sees a testimonial 6 months from now that then goes back and then says, hey, I want to order. Danny has a good question. When you send the group link, how does it link back to who added them to the group? So a lot of times, we're on that. We don't want people stealing customers. We've done a great job. The admins are awesome. Would love to have a couple more admins that really want to step up, that really want to be active in the group. Probably someone doing this full time would be a better contestant for that position. But so it's not going to say they were added by that person. That's the only downfall about sending the link. But guys, there's not much. I personally haven't had an incident where somebody intentionally stole a customer. Integrity is something we all have here, especially on this Zoom and as part of this team. So, we do a good job about actually monitoring that. But yes, if you're worried about that, have them, invite them to the group, make sure they accept the invite. Make sure that they actually put in the response who invited them to the group so we can go back and look at the responses. Okay, that's another thing that a lot of people, they just click join. They don't actually read the two responses. And I've thought about not accepting people that don't do the responses, but that would probably kill a lot of you because there's a lot of people not joining. So guys, health, wealth, and happiness group, I'm not going to major on it, but it's huge. It's a great way to get people plugged into the community, to get them educated, to get them more information so they can see stories. It's powerful. It goes a long, long way if you use it right. I see people are jumping off, so I don't want to take too much more of your time. We had a question up here a minute ago. Don't you feel that when you say happy coffee on your post, people can Google that? Yes, they could. They could go Google happy coffee. Most people are going to come to you and say, what's happy coffee? I'm always a huge advocate of don't post anything that's going to give it away. But guys, Google, you're going to run into that. You can't hide stuff forever. I mean, I guess you could never post about testimonials, never post about products, never anything. People would just have no clue. But the percentage is a lot higher of people who are going to come to you than people that are just going to go Google. I would just refrain from ever saying the company name, Elevate, Smart Coffee, anything like that, because that just gives it away. And posting your link on Facebook, definitely a no-go. That'll tell people exactly what you're doing, and you're not going to want people doing that. Let's see. If they say they don't like coffee, how do I follow up? I say I like using voice messenger. I say, look, friend, have you never drank coffee? Has it just never been part of your routine, or are you just allergic to coffee? Most people that say they don't drink coffee, it's just not something they've ever done. It's not that they're opposed to it. It's not that they hate it. It's just something they've never done. If they absolutely can't stand coffee, I do the same thing with chocolate. Oh, but you love chocolate, right? Most people do. Some people, I say, look, it doesn't even matter if you don't like coffee. I didn't like coffee that much before either. I personally didn't. But, keep on with the conversation. It's not just about coffee. It's about all the benefits that it can bring to their life too. So I use that benefits list and say, hey, which of these benefits would improve your life the most? I keep the conversation going. Gavin doesn't take no for an answer. Now, if someone says, hey, stop messaging me, hey, I'm not interested, I'm done. But until someone says no, I'm not going to stop, because I know the power of follow-up and I know the power of persistence. I've watched what it's done in my business and in my life. So, it's powerful. It's powerful. Somebody said, how do you retain customers? So one thing I do, I make sure they're plugged into the group. I make sure they know how much I care. I set the expectation of the journey 2 months, 3 months, 4 months from now. I don't make it seem like, oh my gosh, you're going to have a life-changing experience in just a week. Okay. I know that as I've been on the product more and more and more, I feel better and better and better and have more results and notice different things as I go. A lot of you make it seem like, oh my gosh, we have all these people losing 20 pounds their first month. You're going to lose 20 pounds. Guess what? They don't lose that much weight. They feel like the product's not working. They quit. They're on to a new product. I tell people, I don't know what this is going to do for you, but it's going to be amazing. There's so many benefits this offers you, but just understand I'm on this journey with you and I want to help you have an amazing experience, but you got to keep me updated with your progress as you go. That's one thing I do. Another thing I do is I send a handwritten card to every single person that orders from me. You're probably going, a handwritten card? Guess what? I don't write it. I have an automated service that I key people's customers' addresses into, and it sends them a card that looks handwritten, that has my signature, that has everything. I'm actually going to have the gentleman that owns that company on our team Zoom next Sunday evening, or this coming Sunday evening. So he's going to go over that. It's really awesome. I've gotten amazing results from sending cards to people. I just go click add new customer or new contact, their address that I get from the invoice in my back office under customers, and then send them a card, the same card. And I'll actually, if you guys want, I'll just show you kind of what the program looks like. If y'all are interested, go ahead and just send me a message after this Zoom, and I'll send you the referral or the link to where you can join. Just make sure that you say Gavin sent me. That way I'm not paid. It's not referral commissions or anything. But he will waive the fee that it costs to actually join. So if you guys look right here, you see my contacts. That's every person that becomes a customer. You hit new contact. Then you can literally go to the bottom, hit save and send card. I have a template set up. It says, thanks to Latte. Okay. It's a coffee card. All of this is already on here, so you can use the same one if you want. Looks like handwriting. Fills in their name every time. I say, I want to thank you for trusting me to begin this journey. I truly believe this can change your life the same way it has mine. Look forward to being a part of this journey for many months and years to come. With much love, Gavin T. Bam. type their address or it autofills right there, and then you hit send. Costs $1.75 per card, okay? Depending on what membership that you do. So I will send you guys the referral link that you have to go through. It gives you a free card. And then make sure that upon sign up, you just join for free. And then you either pick the 18 a month plan, the 39 or the 70. And that's how many credits you're going to have on your account to actually send out cards. If you don't use them all in a month, that's fine. They roll over to next month. I don't just use it for business. I use it for birthdays. I use it when I prospect someone, when I meet someone in person. I'll say, hey, what's your address? So I can add it to my contact book. They'll give me their address. Guess what? I send them a card. Hey, it was great meeting you at the car wash. I look forward to staying connected with you for many years to come. You're an awesome person. Sincerely, Gavin T. Okay, guess what someone's going to think when they get a handwritten card or what appears to be handwritten in the mail? They're going to think you're like unbelievable. So you ask how to retain customers. I go above and beyond. I invest in my customers. I make sure they know I'm here. I call them and check on them. I'm excited with them. I don't just go create a transaction and then leave the picture. So, customer retention, it is a skill. It does take work. But your customers are your greatest assets and what's going to create residual income. And when you can get good at keeping your customers, you're going to see magic happen in your business. I promise you. So, card info for Wink. Yes, I'll post that I'll actually post it in the team group after this call. And then just make sure you email in or you put when you're signing up, hey, Gavin referred me. Curtis knows I'm sending people, so he'll waive the $250 joining fee that it usually costs people because he's actually an Elopreneur. So he wants us to be able to use this service and take care of our customers. So really, really awesome. Guys, I feel like I packed it out with a bunch of stuff. For those of you that are still here, props to you for being here. I'm going to stop the recording.